Hey, you guys, good morning. It's your girl Paulette representing. Trust me, I need to do laundry to be honest, so I'm representing the logo in my heart. Trust me. So here's the deal. I'm at the lovely Doubletree Hilton Hotel in Westminster, I'm finna say California. Woo, I've been all over the place in Colorado, and I came here to Denver, dropped off a truck, and they had a storm the night before I got here, and it was called the bomb Cyclone or something, but winds were like 50 to 90 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? So I know that's crazy, but yeah, that's what it was. So it was like a cyclone. So thank God I missed it. And on my way up here, I'm gonna show you some footage. So watch this footage, and I'm gonna show you what I was driving on. Check it out. Wasn't that something serious? So that's what your girl was driving on. So I'm doing this video because I want to chime in with you real quick, and I want to lay down some knowledge to you. You see what I was driving in? Well, during the wintertime, that's when I make a lot of my money. Now, sometimes, of course, I don't want to be out here in the wintertime. So basically, my strategy is to save as much money as I can throughout the summer and the spring, all the way from like maybe, well, this is actually March. So usually March is when I do it, but it's been an unusual winter here in 2019, you know. So usually around March until like maybe September, October, I try to pack back as much money as I can so I can sit down for the winter time. Because, you know, being your own boss, you can do it like that. However, I must be honest with you. There's a lot of money to be made during the winter time. I mean, as a matter of fact, not only do I make a lot of money, but the loads are there. And the reason why is because a lot of drivers do not want to come out in the wintertime. So that's when the pot is really rich. You see what I'm saying? But after being out here for a while, I can make the choice to run in the winter or not to run in the winter. However, I've been choosing to, or it's been happening like that where I run in the winter because I've been on the go to launch this website. So you guys can see the videos you're seeing now. So that was a sacrifice I made. However, if I didn't have the project, I would be sitting at the house. You feel me? So what I want to let you know is what you won't do, somebody else will do and can do. So I'm picking up the truck, but when I got here, they said the lights were out because of that storm they had. So I called my company up and communicated with them, and they told me to get a hotel. So I'm in the lovely Doubletree Hilton. I'm probably gonna show you a little bit of it. Probably can see behind me. I can scan. I don't know. I don't know how much you can see, but it's a real nice place, right? So typically when I get a hotel, I don't try to rob the company for payback. I try to keep it around 75 bucks. But everything that I saw, it was high because of what happened. Because a lot of people got stranded. So the prices were relatively high. And you have to realize I'm right on the outskirts of Denver. And this is also storm season for them. But this is also the time when skiers come up. So your hotels will typically be high. Now here's the deal. I did see some that were a lower price. But when I read some of the reviews, they talked about bed bugs. And I'm not saying that a more expensive hotel doesn't have bed bugs. because I have actually been in some good ones. However, I wasn't in the mood for trying to scratch and itch and just have a thought about it. So I came here and my bill was $109. So the company, I believe they're paid because of the circumstances with the storm and with the fact that the vehicle wasn't ready, and then the area that I'm in, right outside of Denver, Colorado, during this time of season. So I probably don't have to debate with them much to get that paid. However, try to keep it around $75 for the company to pay back. And that's typically where the break off is. You have to check with your company that you're with. But I try to do that for myself anyway. I don't like to overdo it. You feel me? It's you just got to have some character about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I had a good night's rest, didn't itch, and they were real nice. They got the restaurant on the inside, so I got me something to eat. They got indoor pool, and right now I'm about to get on this computer here because I'm going to print out my bill of lading and for the truck I'm about to pick up now. So I'm going to pick up a Swanson truck and I'm going to take it to their sister company in Salt Lake City. So if you guys don't want to come out here in the wintertime, I understand. Because it takes patience, common sense, and some experience. But you can't get the experience unless you come out. You understand what I'm saying? So they're paying me an extra $100 to get this trip because didn't nobody want to come up here and get it. It's set on the board for a very long time. So I happen to be dropping off right here. So why not pick up something and keep it moving? You know what I'm saying? And then they threw the extra $100 on there. That just made the pot even sweeter. See what I'm saying? So come out here in the wintertime. Go ahead and get that experience. You see how I'm wrapped up? Get your coat, get everything, take your time, use common sense, check the weather forecast. You know, when you're in your truck and you're finna go into a particular area, carry you some extra food, drink, snacks, or something like that in case you're stranded on when they close down the interstate. Because when they close down the interstate, that's it. And in our particular business, and you drive away, we carry chains, but we're not allowed to put them on the vehicles. So I know that's kind of unusual, but yeah. So pre-planning, checking the weather, come on out here and get that experience. Definitely use common sense and bundle up real good. Communicate with some people to let them know where you are if you're about to hit something because you could lose signal. Because I had to make a few phone calls yesterday because people were like, are you okay? I heard about the storm, but I wasn't even in it. So, I said, no, I got up here as it was over with, So people were watching the news and coming, calling and checking on me and stuff like that. Because there were some areas driving up this way where I lost signal with my phone. You see what I'm saying? So you have to use common sense, but this is the time to make the money. A lot of people sitting at home because I'm telling you, when spring come in, summer come in, people gonna be out here hungry. They're gonna be eating everything there is, but guess what? You already be fat because you ate good in the winter time. You feel me? I'm keeping it 100 with y'all guys. So I'm gonna print out this bill of lading and get going. Everything, the roads are good because I've checked, and I'm gonna go get this money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, uh, I'll check you guys out later. I'm gonna show you the Swanson truck I'm gonna pick up, and I'm taking 531 miles. They threw an extra $100 on there, so I'm making a little over $1 a mile. So my hope is that they got some fuel in it, which will help, keep the profits in my pocket. All right. I'm gonna holler at you guys later, but I just wanted to chime in with you real quick to let you know there is money to be made where no man wants to go in the wintertime. Keep that in mind. All right? Peace. Okay, you guys, I'm chiming back in with you at the DoubleTree here. I got my receipt. I stay here. I got my receipt for my stay here to give to the company to get my money back. And I also have the Uber ride that I took to get over here. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, you are a business owner. You are an independent contractor. When you show up and communicate well to do what you're supposed to do to get to the vehicle, see, before I got here, let me fill in the blanks. Before I got here, the company actually called me because they saw on the board that I'll be headed to Denver, Colorado, where the truck is that they wanted me to pick up. So they called me and they said, hey, Paulette, listen, I have a truck that's been sitting there for a while, right there where you're about to drop. Can you please take the other one, take it over to Salt Lake City? We're going to throw on an extra $100. Now, of course, the company didn't know there was going to be a storm. I didn't know there was going to be a storm, but there was a storm, okay? So, when I got here, I had already mapped out what I was going to do to get over there, how much it was going to cost me to get over there to the vehicle, called ahead to make sure the vehicle was there, talk to the contact people ahead of time. Like I said, they didn't know it was going to be a storm. Hold up. They didn't know it was going to be a storm, so guess what? When I got here, I was where I was supposed to be. When I got here and I called, they told me that the lights were completely out in the place where I was supposed to pick the truck up at. Everybody was at home. They wasn't going to come in that day. Understandable. But what do I do as an independent contractor boss? Because there's a driver here that's where they're supposed to be. So I called my company. I explained to them and even put them on three-way with the gentleman who was giving me the information, because that's just how I am. I'm good about making sure everybody understand everything, especially for the next moves like a room, a Uber, and all of that. Now, I'm not going to have them pay for my food. I mean, really, you could, but I'm not going to do all that. Hold on. I'm not going to have them to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know. So they take care of this Uber receipt, and that's another reason why I was on the computer too, because I came down here because Uber and Lyft send you receipts to your email, which is good at the end of the year for taxes. So hold on, y'all. Okay. Which is good at the end of the year, so you can have a printout if necessary for your taxes. Even though I just go in the back of the app and I can add it up, but it's just a way of having a printout copy. So anyway, especially in cases like this. So they give me my money back for the Uber I took over here, which was like $12 or something. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my name on it. I'm gonna put the bill of lading for the trip that I'm on, because remember I told you I was over here printing out my bill of lading. So I'm gonna put the bill of lading number on here, my name, my driver number. So what that means is that when I send this in and they got all these different sheets of paper going in, they already know it goes to that particular bill. You see what I'm saying? So on my hotel receipt, because listen, the hotel was $121. Yeah. Colorado has a occupancy tax of $763, and they have a state and county tax of $518. The room was $109, and I told them that I was military, because I got my military ID, so I was able to get that rate. So I'm gonna put my bill of lading number on here, and I got my driver's number on there. So when I sent all of this in after I dropped the truck off, they will add it all up give me my money back. Now, let's talk about getting your money back. This is where it also comes in for you to be able to manage your money appropriately, because the company didn't call ahead and reserve the room and pay with their credit card. No, I paid out of my pocket. So what if you haven't been managing your money properly? Okay, what if you didn't have any money? What you gonna do? I'm just gonna pause and leave it right there. What if you couldn't get to the Uber or the Lyft? Why haven't you been responsible? Now, will the company probably advance you and try to help you out? But here's the question, why should they? I always teach my mentees to keep at least $500 on them when they go home and take it down for a while, or even out here on the road, okay? I keep a little bit more than that because I've been out here for a while, and thank God over time I've learned to save, save, save. So I'm covered, trust me, I'm covered. So what are you gonna do? And then what if it was at night and everybody had gone home? You can call breakdown, and breakdown could still give you the information, but they wouldn't have access to load your card and give you money. So what you gonna do? It's cold in Colorado. Where you gonna stay? What you gonna do? So if you're gonna be a boss, you're gonna have to do the boss moves, the boss thinking, and you're gonna have to stay a step ahead so that you're covered. Now, I'm gonna turn all this in. I'll get my money back, and we cool. So if they say, Paulette, why did you spend $121? Well, first, I'm right outside of Denver, Colorado. I'm actually in Westminster, California. See, there we go. Your girl been rolling. In Westminster, Colorado. This is ski season. There was a big storm. Then they got their taxes. So, yeah. So, I just wanted to chime back in real quick and let you guys know that. And I'm putting all my paperwork together. And see, I was in the hotel. So, I took advantage of the computer system they had down here in the lobby to go ahead and print out my bill of lading that they emailed me, to print out my Uber receipt. And then I went to the front desk right there and got my receipt for staying in the room. So, we're ready to go. We ready to go make this money, all right? But you got to handle your business. I already did my logbook up, fill in all my little pertinent information to get started for the day. So when I get there, I'll do my walk around the vehicle. I don't have to tell you all that. I'm going to show you guys. So hold on. I'm going to call now, I'm debating whether I'm going to have them pay for my Uber or Lyft ride to go pick the truck up. See, let's have a little powwow real quick, because I got to go. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to print it out. And I'm going to see what they say. You have to check with your company about what they will do and they won't do. Now, I'm not sure if they will pay that one going over, but I put it all in the same boat. Because, first of all, this is an expense that did not have to be incurred of no fault to the customer, no fault to the company, and no fault to me. It was just nature. So, we're not going to pull God in and put him on the stand. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I enjoyed the rest. Thank you, Jesus. So, it happens. So, like I said, I'm a business person. I just don't try to be too greedy. I know you have to understand what I mean sometimes, because let me tell you like this. Even though I could hit the company with all of this, and yeah, I got a good argument, sometimes it can be rewarding for you if you don't show that you're greedy all the time. And I can't even say it's being greedy, so maybe I used the wrong word. However, you can use this opportunity with the right person to gain leverage by showing the fact that, hey, you know what? We ain't gonna worry about that. But when a load come available, I want you to consider me, and when I call you, let me get it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's gonna cost me, I think, about $9 to get to the truck. I say, you know what? Don't even worry about that $9. But when some come available, remember Paulette L. states. Oh, no problem, Paulette. We got you. So $9, if negotiated the right way, you know what I mean? Could take you a lot further. Did I give up $9? No. But if you do it right, that's what I'm talking about. See, because by right, all of it should be me and I shouldn't have to talk. However, if something arises and there's a bit of a debate about it, I'll be like, you know what? I tell you what, I'm not going to trip on that. But if you can help me out when I need a little something, when I call you, they'll be like, okay, Paulette. Because see, sometimes you have to understand both ends of the spectrum and know how to play your part in between. Because sometimes they might not want to press upon the customer like that. Because remember, they trying to get their points in too. So if everybody trying to get a point in, I could put mine on credit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, many of you might have to play this part of the video back to really grasp the hustle on the road. See, it's not that instant gratification sometimes. Sometimes it's that delayed long gratification that can push you further up the road. Yeah. Anyway, I got to roll and make my money, so however this play out, it's all going to be in my favor. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and get this trip, and I'll give y'all a little footage when I get over there. All right? I'm going to holler at you guys in a minute. Peace. Yeah. Hey, you guys, it's your girl. There go my wonderful Uber driver right there. Yeah, him and his family about to go skiing. And look at that nice Lincoln he got. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was riding in style. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Woo, 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 woo. He finna go skiing, y'all. Even though they had a storm, that worked right in his favor. You know what I'm saying? Because where you going? Straight to the mountains?
Straight to the mountains.
Straight to the mountains.
Where the park?
Where the park is. You taking the daughters up there?
Daughter's going tomorrow.
Oh, they going tomorrow? Oh, that was for you then.
Yeah. I try to beat the traffic tomorrow, so I'm going up today.
Oh, you gonna go up today?
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. So
hey, let them fight the traffic.
Let them fight it, but you just going to chill, right?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. See, he got my bags out. He trying to get tip money from me now. You see how he trying to look on camera, y'all? Hey,
automatic, brother.
Automatic. See how you do me? But hey, you guys, I'm here at SCHWAN, and I'm here to pick up that truck I was telling you guys about in the hotel. So just hold on while I say goodbye to my man right here, and we're going to go get this truck, all right? Y'all see how bright it is? You couldn't even tell they had a storm. I'm telling you, that's
storm
what I like.
Storm of the century.
It was storm of the century. What they called it, like a bomb cyclone or something?
Bomb cyclone. On the map, it looked like it had a hurricane over Colorado.
Wow.
Weather map.
So hey, listen, the sun is bright. I hope it melts some of that snow down as I make my way to Salt Lake City. I ain't got but 531 miles, so hey, send up a prayer for me. All right? I'm going to check in with you guys in a few. Okay, you guys, I got the truck right there, as you can see it. And then I'm going to do something for the camera purposes. You see the SCHWAN trucks over there? And the reason why I did that is because I'm going to use this video as a way. You see even though it's an older truck, but it got that little crease in it right there. Well, I'm doing it on camera because I'm still going to take a picture of it. But I just wanted to show you, I'm going to take a picture of it while I'm on the facility so that nobody can say that I did this. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's an older truck, you know, but you never know who you're dealing with out here. So it's always good to cross your T's and dot your I's. So I got that little bit right there, and a lot of that is just the snow and dirt and stuff like that. So I'm going to take a picture of it. Why? You need to cover yourself as the driver. So I got the truck running. It's an automatic, and it got a half a tank of fuel in it. You already know what that means. Yeah, baby. But it got a half a tank of fuel in it. I got it running. She sounds good. I already checked the horn, the windshield wipers. Now I'm gonna check the lights and stuff on it. And as you can see, it got a lot of snow on top. So I know as I go down the road, that's gonna fall off. So I'm about to put my bags in here and do my logbook up, get a picture of that back there, put my tags and my stuff up, you know, for the truck. Like I said, it's a beautiful day out here, as you can see. And so I'm going to ease this truck on up the road, that 531 miles. Now, I also want to tell you this too. If you really look at here, now they had a big old cyclone come through here the day before I got here, all right? But you guys are afraid of the storms and of the winter and stuff. But out here, one thing I like about up in this area, they're good about treating the roads. They're good about salting the roads. They give you good advance notice about stuff. But look at this beautiful day. Look at this. I got paid an extra $100 to come pull this because then nobody want to come. So I thank the good Lord above by getting me here around the storm, on the other side of the storm, because you got to pray now. I ain't trying to get nobody about their religion, but the good man above, he helped me out. Feel me? So I'm gonna get going. Go ahead and put my stuff in here, and hey, it's on. All right. So I'll check you guys later when I get to their sister company in Salt Lake City. All right. Let's go make this money. Peace. Hey, you guys, it's your girl, and I'm still here at SCHWAN's. It's about 2 hours, almost 2 hours later, and I guess you say, well, Paulette, why are you still at the place and you hadn't left? First, I want to say kudos to the people here at SCHWAN for recognizing a hazard that I never really, I honestly would say, gave much caution to. But I also found out that it is a law now that you have to be careful in some states, because I want to show you guys something. If you look over my head right there, you see right there on the top of that vehicle, all that snow from that cyclone that came through the day before I got here, well, it's caked up there. And if you don't know anything about ice, if you really think about it, it's snow. If it sets up there long enough and it's cold, the temperature keep, it will start to harden and become block hard underneath all of that snow. Now, what does all that mean? Well, what it means is this right here. If I go down the road, my only thought in my head, to be honest with you, was that it'll just blow off. Okay? Fortunately for me, by the time I got through doing my pre-trip, a gentleman came out and let me know, you can't go nowhere with that on that truck like that. And I was like, really? And so I didn't know, and lo and behold, he was correct. And he just saved me a possible ticket or injury to another driver. Yes, and maybe even myself, because let's look at the picture. If I go down the road and you see all that ice on top right there, if I go down the road and a big chunk of that ice flies back as I'm driving down the road and it hits a driver in the back and it's a big block of ice, it could cause harm or injury to the person behind me. Now, I know you said, well, Paulette, you've been out here all this time, you didn't think about it. I'm going to go back to what I said. As long as I've been out here, what I love about this industry is you always learning something every day just about. And a driver told me, and I'll reiterate this and you'll hear me say it in many of my other videos. When you've been out here and you think you know it all, it's time to retire. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. Not just with this incident, but other incidents that I've come across in my life of driving almost 20 years on the road. All right? So I called my company to alert them to what was going on. And that's when I got further education that I did not know. She said, whoever told you that, Paulette, they are correct. It is a law. If you go down that road and that ice slides out and hit somebody, a lot of people can be in trouble or even hurt or even yourself. Because that ice can come down maybe in front of my windshield and it blocks my vision while I'm going down the road. You know, and I know you're saying again, why do you think about that? I really just, honestly, I just thought about a blowback. As I'm going down the road, a blowback. And yeah, the blowback is the problem. But nevertheless, I'm doing this video so that now you are informed along with me about being cautious in certain states or anywhere about this incident. Now, the question is this. What happens now? They've put the advance on my card. I've already stayed a night in the hotel. They already gonna reimburse me for my Uber and Lyft rides, all that good stuff. As you can see, the sun is out bright. It's a beautiful day. Now, here's the deal. You just can't climb on top of that like talking about it. It's just without a big ladder or something, which I don't think they have it here at the facility. Many of the guys have come out and looked at it. The idea would be to get up there and sweep it off, but they don't have accessibility to that type of equipment. So my company is on the phone now, handling some different issues so that we can get this resolved. Now, what does that mean for you, the independent contractor? What does that mean? All right, what that means is this right here. We still need to get paid. Yes, we know it was nature. Yes, stuff happens, but time is money. Time is money. So I've been here over 2 hours. So anything after 2 hours, I start getting paid by the hour, okay? Because I'm here. I'm a driver. I'm an independent contractor. This is a business. You understand what I'm saying? So one of the suggestions I had is if nobody can get up there, just let nature take its course. Like I said, the sun is melting pretty good. The truck is in a good location where the sun is coming down. You can see it reflecting off my glasses. Right there, right there. So I was saying just park it off to the side, let nature take its course. Possibly I go get another room and come back tomorrow. I told them I'm not in any rush. I'm not, and that's another thing. When people are trying to figure things out, you the driver, you don't need to be doing this. Really? No. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. And I'm not putting on an act. This is just me anyway. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. Because guess what? I'm going to tell you something and you let me know how this resonates with you. I'm not saying that something was going to happen. But I have learned that be careful how you rush where you're trying to go out here on the road. You don't necessarily have to be a driver to take this into account. But sometimes a delay is not always a bad thing because you never know what's up the road that the good Lord above could be protecting you from. Now, I'm not saying that is the case in point here. I'm just saying that, when I got up here right after the storm hit. That was blessing number one. Blessing number two, for me, I got a chance to catch some rest after driving in the snow and on ice for 200 and some miles. And it took me about 7 hours to do it, going about 25 miles an hour. So I was already tired. I needed the rest. Thirdly, I get here. It's a beautiful day. Stuff is being melted. And right as I'm about to pull off, the guy came out and said, where you taking that truck? I'm taking it to your sister company in Salt Lake. No, that is a hazard. Let us see if we can get that off. So again, kudos to Swanson, okay? Educating me, yes. Calling my company, getting yet another education. So kudos to my dispatcher for staying abreast about what goes on out here. Kudos to my company. And I'm just surrounded by so much love. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, I don't know what could be happening up the road. You know what I'm saying? So I'm chilling, and I'm calm, and attitude is not going to make it happen. There are things put in place to cover you as a driver, and the last thing you need to do is be here showing out in front of the customer, acting like you don't have any sense, and you that impatient, and you want to give up. No, you know what I told them? I said, look, whatever y'all want to come up with, we can work it out. Take your time, let's figure something out, and I can get moving up the road. That's it. And I told them, just like I'm telling you, I have come to believe that sometimes some things happen for a reason. That's just me though. So watch your attitude out here. So either I'm gonna go catch a hotel and chill out again and get some more rest, because the money is already sealed. This truck is going up the road. I done already got the advance. I'm already here, and I'm not letting it go for snow. Come on now. So whatever it is. So right now, I was on the phone right before I decided to make this video, and Panera Bread is 1 mile up the road, and they do deliver to this location. So guess what? Your girl is putting in her order to have it delivered here, and until we figure out what's going on, I'm gonna be getting my eat on. You feel me? That's how we roll. You know what I'm saying? So it's really all up to you and your state of mind and your way of thinking and your way of handling things, if things can work out for your good. But you got to have the right attitude. You feel me? So I'm loving on you guys, and I want to chime in. I'm in good spirits, feeling good, you know. And we're going to get this situation worked out, and I'm going to chime in with you and give you an update. I'm feeling good about this video. Hey, you're getting lessons on the go with me. All right? So I chime in with you guys later, and your girl is, look, check this out. I'm chilling, and I'm about to get my Panera Bread delivered until we get the situation figured out. Holler at you later. You drive away where we're driven to succeed. Take care.
There are hundreds of thousands of vehicles being transported throughout the United States. Many of these consist of RV, box trucks, semi-tractors, and specialty vehicles, ambulances, fire trucks, etc. This industry of transporting vehicles, both new and used, is called drive-away. Many drivers with a regular driver's license, Class A, B, and C, come into this business as independent contractors. Since the transition from working a 9-to-5 job to being your own boss can be challenging. You Drive Away, where we're driven to succeed, is a training company that has created over 3,000 step-by-step videos to help with this transition. We lay out strategic ways to navigate the drive-away industry, thus allowing new drivers to become profitable as well as knowledgeable as independent contractors. We offer courses such as how to engage with your dispatcher, how to pick the right vehicle, how to properly contact the customers, how to do a proper pre-trip, how to choose the right modes of transportation, planes, buses, city transits, Uber, Lyft, taxis, rental cars, trains, or tow car to reach your next vehicle, how to use a logbook, how to read a map, acquiring permits in Nevada, Idaho, Arizona, New Mexico, Wyoming, crossing way stations and obey signs and lane changes, proper parking of your vehicle, how to set up showers and laundry, printing out your bill of landing, BOL, carrying your DOT physical and how to renew online, what to do during a breakdown or accident, using your fuel card, and so much more. A monthly subscription with youdriveaway.com will give you step-by-step training on how to become your own boss in the driveway transportation business. Train with us. Start running your own business today. Subscribe to our channel at youdriveaway.com.